Happy New Year! I know I'm a couple days late of actual New Year's, but who cares? This is when this video is coming out. So this video, because it is 2026, I'm going to be redesigning some of my old art from around 2023 or 2024. And these are all ones that I have on my tablet. There are a lot older ones from, I think, around late 2019, because that's when I started doing digital art. Late 2019 into 2020, but I'm not going to be doing those. I'm going to be doing, of course, like I said, 2023, 2024. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. If you enjoy it, then make sure to like it, and if you really like it, subscribe. Let's get into it. This first drawing is from 2023. It is the character Derpy from My Little Pony. Can you tell what's wrong with it? You do. It's crooked. Why does it look like that? Why does she look like that? Well, because when I was drawing her, she was actually flipped the other way, and I remember flipping her the other way, which is weird because she looked weird either way when I flipped it. So now, looking at this drawing, whenever I make a drawing, I now make sure to flip the canvas to make sure it looks okay either side, because what the hell is this? What the hell? But let's fix it. That's what we're here to do. We're gonna redesign it. The one major thing that I wanted to do was, of course, first change the pose. Because that pose, I don't know, it doesn't really show who she is as a character. It's just her holding up a thumbs up. Derpy is supposed to be, of course, Derpy. And I wanted to kind of show that by her looking up at the muffin that's on top of her head. Also because when I looked up her pony, she had the muffin on her head. And what I think is funny is that everyone thinks that her cutie mark is a muffin because everyone draws her with a muffin, when really it's bubbles. So I put the bubbles right next to her in the design. And this time, I don't know if I did before when I first made it, but I did color pick directly from the pony, which I think looks a lot better. And I don't know if I did or not, if it even shows, but I did flip the canvas to make sure that it didn't end up wonky. I forgot what job Derpy has in My Little Pony, but I decided to just give the same exact outfit as I did give her before, just so you know, because it is a redesign of the drawing, and I still wanted to kind of look like the drawing before, I guess. And yes, I did make a better background. I did change the colors though to make her, I guess, pop out, you know, I guess, I don't know. This drawing here, the new one, took me 17 minutes to make, while the old one from 2023 took me 41 minutes to make. I don't know why it took me that long, but I'm happy that I, am quicker, I guess. I don't even know if that's a good thing or not, but I personally think it's a good thing when you can get quicker art. I don't know. I guess that just means it gets easier for you and it's better for you. I don't know. And then also back then, I knew that the drawing wasn't good, which is really sad because I didn't even take the time to fix it. But yes, here we go. It is Derpy, and this one is done. Let's go on to the next crappy drawing. This is the next drawing. Again, it is from 2023. It's not even that bad. I guess it's just a little bit basic because they're just standing there, and it's not even an OC, so I don't even have anything else to say about this. So let's just go on to redrawing it and making it better. Okay, now hold on, bro Tacho. I was looking through my IPIS Paint-X and I found this! I actually redrew it a second time in 2024. Now, this one looks a lot better than the first one, but I know I can do better now in 2026 because we're bigger, we're better, and we're stronger. Now let's redo this again! I'm even more hyped up now knowing that I have redone this drawing before. Now, to start off, of course, then, I was flipping the canvas because after that Derpy, I'm traumatized. One thing I changed is, of course, the pose again, or I would say more of perspective, I don't know. I try to make it less basic. Sadly, though, I did not put any shirt design because I was too lazy. I did change the earring shape a little bit. I don't know if you can even tell because I draw stars differently. Now knowing that I have redesigned this other times, I think it'd be cool to every single year now redraw this drawing to see if I've gotten better. Even though I didn't do it in 2025, that's okay. I can still continue doing it from now on. If only if I remember. I think I did then go back to the original hairstyle as well, because in the 2024 I saw that the hair was slightly different, but this one I decided I was gonna change it so the little sidey parts that are the actual hair, not shaved down parts, I was gonna originally make it so they were gone, but then I thought, you know what, we gotta have it close to the original, you know, we can't really change that part of it because that's the hair. So I decided to keep it, and I think it looks really nice. Now the eyes looked really soulless because they were just black, no color. So I added a little bit of white onto there, and I think it's really cute. I've never done that before. I don't know. And I was messing with Ibis Paint X filters, and I added a little light on the top. And then I tried to use the retro game filter because that's one I really like. But it looked really scary, and I didn't know what the background, so I put rainbow stuff because they're obviously gay somehow. I don't know. This is Phantom of the Opera. This one is made in 2024. It is really bad. Why do they look like that? I mean, the faces, they're kind of okay, but then the bodies, oh, why is he built like that? Ugh. I remember making this in my sketchbook at first, and then pointing into the Ibis Paint X on my tablet, and then drawing it on there. Oh, why did no one tell me it looked that bad? I remember asking people, I remember being so proud of it because it looks so good. And me going over to friends and go, oh, does this look good? And they go, oh yes, it looks amazing. Why did they lie to me? Why did they lie to me? Whoever those friends were, they're gone. They need to be gone. But here we are. We're gonna make it better. I'm actually so excited. It does look a lot better. I am so proud of myself for this drawing. It is. Oh my god, it's so amazing. I did use a base though because I'm really bad at drawing character interaction, and I wanted to make sure it could be the best that it could be. I do end up flipping it though. There you go. I'm actually really then happy about then how I drew the characters as well, because this isn't how they normally look. I mean, I think every single version they're both white, but I decided to make Christine colored because a colored woman, because Eric has been inside his entire life. He is supposed to be extremely pale, okay? He basically is a gremlin, okay? And I wanted to show how pale he is. So I decided to make her black because that's so hot too. I wanted her to be such a hottie, and I thought maybe we should just first see what she looks like. Ugh, it was the best decision I've ever made in my entire life. She's such a hottie, and I love how they contrast each other, and I love how he's looking at her, and I love how she's singing her heart out. I especially love how I drew her mouth because I don't usually do that. I was just gonna keep it white, but then I made it so you could see her lower teeth. Oh, it's so scrumptious. Oh, look at that. I also wanted it then to be super up close so you could see their emotion, because in the past one it's just their full bodies, and I don't like doing that. I think this looks so much better. I want to eat it. I want to print it out and hang it on my wall. I might actually do that. That's going to be on my wall. My freaking wall. Can you tell I'm obsessed with Phantom of the Opera? I was literally Phantom of the Opera for Halloween. Booyakasha. Now on to the next Kakawaka drawing. Last but not least is Kusuo Saiki K! Yay! Pretty sure that this one was made in 2024. It looks wonky as well. I honestly cannot tell what it is. Maybe it's that the features are, I think, a little bit too small. They're a little too small. I think the pose is weird. I think the expression is weird because it's not really giving a Saiki K. I don't know. But let's just make it better. I don't know how I'm gonna make it better, but we're just gonna do it better because we're better. This one is a lot simpler, but I really like it for that. It was just really simple. Just basically fan art of a character. Also, I just realized that in the earlier drawing that I didn't give him his green glasses. Why the hell did I give him his green glasses? And I drew his little thingies on his head a lot better. Let me think of other stuff to say. Can you tell that I don't script these videos at all? I really need to finish watching Saiki K because I keep on starting it and then I get busy and I don't finish it. But then when I then get back to it, it's already been a couple of months since last I watched it. So then I had to rewatch those episodes again. But then I had to rewatch it and it's just a big never-ending cycle. So maybe this summer I will watch it and then I can actually fully be able to, I don't know, being in the fandom, I guess, yeah. Okay, I have nothing else to say, so I need a rant. Tomorrow I have an Algebra 2 test, but then I have finals next week, and for my school, they are letting us opt out of one final. Bruh, I'm opting out of my Algebra 2 one, because I suck at that, okay? And if I fail that final, then it'll boost my grade, okay? I don't need a worse grade than a C right now. So the grade, when I opt out of it, it won't make my grade any better or any worse. So I'm so happy that that's an option, because if I did that final, I would get an F. And I don't want an F. I just want to pass the class and be done with it. I just want to be done with it. Also, I'm kind of running out of ideas for videos. Sipping, and if you have any ideas, then tell me, because I might go insane thinking of other new videos to make. And that's the end of this redesign, bro. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I did. It was a lot of fun to look back at my old art and redraw them and try and make them look better the best that I could. But my New Year's resolution is to stay committed, which is me when I'm starting a project, actually finishing it, okay? Because I have, like, finishing my sketchbooks. I want to finish all of my sketchbooks that I haven't finished this year. I'm working on, I just finished number 15. I just finished number 15, but I did not finish number 14. But I did move on to number 16. But I'm just gonna go back and finish 14, even though there's 160 pages, and I started it in November. I'm gonna finish it by the end of this year. And if I don't, then what's wrong with me? That's too long to finish a sketchbook. But every single day, I've been trying really hard to at least draw a couple of pages in the sketchbook. So hopefully I can finish it and then I can do a sketchbook tour on it. And then hopefully in the same year, I can finish sketchbook 16 and do a sketchbook tour for that as well. If I have a lot of sketchbooks, 16 sketchbooks. If you want any sketchbook tours of them, I would be happy to do them. But I might not because I'm too lazy, but I do want to do more videos of me redrawing old art because it's actually a lot of fun, and I realize that I have thousands of them from over the years, and I want to see how much I have improved, because I know I have. But anyways, enough rambling. Let me finish this video. Hope you have a great new year. Whatever, have a great day. If you have finals coming up, I hope you'll do good. Like, I will totally do good on my finals. But yes, have a great day.